welcome back to the channel. This is WAP Reviews, which stands for Work in Progress. We are two works in progress.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Dennis.
And we're two best friends who love reacting to music, film, entertainment, anything pop culture, and today we are reacting to
Troye Sivan, Got Me Started.
We are big fans of
Troye.
Mr. Troye.
We've reacted to Rush.
Yes, we
So
have.
you should check it out.
Rush took us by surprise. We really enjoyed it, so there's more on this album. We can't
And
wait
we've
to hear
heard
more.
it many times since.
Yes, and we're glad more people are enjoying it.
And if you want us to react to the full album when it comes out, let us know in the comments, because otherwise we won't know.
It sounds like Crazy Frog. Beep, 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 beep. Is that how it goes?
No, but similar.
Inching closer to sunrise. Now we're standing eye to eye.
You know, I'm really liking this, like...
New era.
New era, new sound. He's really, like, invented this new sound for himself that I love it. It's giving parties in Berlin.
House elements.
Yeah, house. Like, I don't know. It's just... To go from Blue Neighborhood to this is just such a big jump. Rush is very different to the song, but the style is still the same. We like when things are
Cohesive,
but still
distinct.
Yeah, you can still tell that each song has its own unique personality, and he's doing it.
This might be a controversial thought, but I feel like this is what Miley Cyrus wants to be. Because I feel like the energy that was in Flowers, I don't mean by sound, like obviously sound is different, but I think the way that Miley in Flowers, she kind of moved like this, there was like an energy to it, and then the rest of the album had none of it. So it wasn't cohesive. Flowers felt like a random song in an album. This is cohesive. The image makes sense. Like everything makes sense. The choreography. It just from these two songs, it just feels like an album that is overall good and cohesive and interesting, and it feels genuine. It doesn't feel like he's just making a song for a hit, which is what Flowers kind of felt like. It was a hit song, which I love Flowers. I think it's a great song, but the rest of the album was bad.
You know, when I see videos like this, when I see like choreography and like how the whole song is like visually represented, like this is what art is to me. I mean, I love so many different forms of art, but this is like my favorite type. Like the music, how things are so cohesive. Like you can tell that Troye and the director, they work very seamlessly together, and they just want to put together this piece of visual art to represent a song, and I like that stuff. And no, good job so far.
Yeah, I don't think music is really made like this anymore, to be honest.
No.
I feel like this is very 2000s maybe, or 90s, where there was like choreography, there was a certain vibe to it, everything stuck. Now, that's not really what happens.
Yeah, it's like 90s boy band type.
Yeah,
for
but
sure.
Troye Mix is enough for 5 boys. He's the whole band in one.
We should experiment even to the detriment of whoever's on the couch.
We should experiment to the detriment of whoever's on the couch? I'm sorry, that line is really good, Troye. Well, sometimes his lines, like, these songs are supposed to be, like, fun and you're supposed to be dancing and having a good time, but, like, we forget. Troye can really pop off with some lyrics. Again, I keep bringing up Blue Neighborhood because that album has, like, a really big place in my heart. Each song, like, it's just so good. But the lyrics in that album are, like, insane. So visual, so good, and here it is. Don't forget, Troye can really pop off.
I have to bring up my favorite girlie, Selena Gomez, recently said that her next album will have no sad bops, but that doesn't mean there's no depth, which I think that's what Troye does as well. Just because it's a bop doesn't mean it's a shallow bop.
You just got me started, and I don't think I can stop it, and I don't wanna go home alone, right?
I think the chorus is really, really strong.
I think so too.
It's a very good chorus. I guess my only comment, which is not necessarily a negative thing, is that it's obvious it's not really his voice. I mean, it is, but it's like layered with a different person's, or it might be his, but there's an effect on it. Regardless, it's not like a genuine thing, but I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. I think it fits everything that this song needs to be.
The rest of the song is him singing, so.
Yeah, it creates a juxtaposition so that when you do get to the chorus, you're like sucked into it, which is effective.
Yeah, this is a very, like, pulling song. Like, you want to listen more and, like, you want to keep paying attention. It is hard to write songs like that these days. Troye, you know what? You know what I have to say? Not that I ever doubted you, but this is a great era for you.
You can redefine yourself and thrive.
I'm really glad we listened to that song. song. I think it's really awesome. Bringing back like the 90s and like the boy band aesthetic. I was even looking at his hair and like how he has like a little bit of like the
Frosted tips.
Yeah, the frosted tips. Like, I don't know, it's just, it's so interesting to see how music repeats itself, but like it's still modernized and elevated. We don't give musicians enough credit for being like really incredible artists.
Yeah, I'm really excited to hear what else is going to come out of this album, and it's impressive to see such a new sound, like a completely new sound. That just shows he's a very impressive artist, because only the most impressive can reinvent themselves in such an effective way.
We always talk about that what makes a good artist sometimes is when they know to give and take. And here it's not about showing off, it's just about like relaying the music, and he knows when he's giving enough and he's giving too much, he's pulling back, giving a little bit more. He is just a great artist.
Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you want to be notified every time we post a video. Also follow us on Instagram and TikTok for exclusive reactions and behind the scenes content.
Make sure to leave a comment down below because we like and read our comments always.
Thank you so much for watching.
Bye.